So this is a quick watercolour painting on the brown paper. So I have chosen my image and I actually mapped it out with a very fine brush and dark brown watercolour from the palette. And what I'm doing here is blocking in some of the dark shadows. So I have mixed a colour, dark brown and the black. I was torn here between doing a full colour watercolour and then also trying to maybe just do a tonal version. You can see that I've put some colours on prior to starting the video, and I was just having a play around with what would work best. I think I eventually decided that I would keep to the brown tones, and I did put a little bit of the rust colour in for the laces. So I'm just using a brush and a bit of water. I know this paper is not watercolour paper and I know it won't stand a lot of water and a lot of washes, but you can put 1 or 2 on. I'm also using white acrylic paint here. I really like using white acrylic rather than white watercolour. I don't think the white watercolour in the palette works particularly well. I think the white acrylic's stronger and it can really bring out those highlights. Adding, again, still using the brown tones, but I use a sort of mid-brown, a rusty kind of colour here to try and put some differentiation into the laces. I was trying to capture the detail in the laces. Actually, it was quite difficult because my brush is perhaps a little bit thick for this. This is also double time as well, so... a little bit later on, I've cut a bit of the video now, I was working back into the painting and using a very, very fine brush to do some details with the dark brown colour that I'd mixed, dark brown or black. I'm really struggling with that knot there. It became a bit of a thing when I was trying to put some of the details in, so I do actually leave it for a bit and I'll have a go at that later. But the rest of the details coming together, I'm adding more depth to those shadows, trying to highlight the highlights, if you like, and really pull out some of the details from the background. The detail in the frayed ends of the laces there, again, quite tricky, not quite sure how I'm going to pull those out yet, but this is just having a go, yeah, seeing